السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أصحابي طلاب الصف الرابع الابتدائي. النهاردة إن شاء الله هنعمل الريفيجن بتاعنا عشان نجهز لاختبار نوفمبر لكونكت بلس 4. يلا بينا نراجع على كل حاجة خدناها عشان نفتكر ونكون جاهزين للامتحان. يلا بينا let's start with unit 3. Okay, the first question: read and complete the text with words from the box. Okay, we have some words here: community, people, activities, area. Okay, is a group of people who live and work together in the same. So, we're speaking about what? Let's continue reading. A community is more than your house, family, or your neighborhood. So, we speak about what? We speak about community. Okay, that is a community is a group of people who live and work together in the same what? Same area. That is, a community is more than your house, family, or your neighborhood. It is mixture of people, places, and ideas, activities. Okay, I need all of you to try to find the answer with me. Question 2. North, history, Nile, Egypt. Egypt is a country with a very long and interesting what? Interesting history, of course. Okay, at first, there were two separate areas. Two separate areas. Lower Egypt was in the. Where is Lower Egypt? Let's continue to find the answer. Where the Nile joins the sea, that is, Upper Egypt was in the south. So Lower Egypt where? Lower Egypt was in the north. This is the answer. Was in the north, where the Nile joins the sea. Upper Egypt was in the south, where the flows through the deserts of Africa. What is this flows through the deserts of Africa? All Africa. What's flows? This is Nile, of course. Yes, Nile. Nile flows through the deserts of Africa. Next question. Wind, string, singers, musicians. Folk. What? From Upper Egypt, play Saidi music. So, we speak about musicians, of course. Okay, this type of music uses what? Which kind of instruments, such as violins? Okay, so now we speak about a special kind of instruments. We learned two kinds of instruments, maybe more. Okay, which kind of instruments, such as violins? So violins for which kind? We have here wind, we have here string. Okay, and the next word, singers, this is different. So we speak about one of those. Which one? Violin, of course, it will be string instrument. Okay, such as violin. And instruments such as a opal. Which kind of instrument this? Yes, wind instrument. That is, singing and drumming is also a key part. Next, clapping, traditional styles country. Egypt has lots of traditional folk music. There are different styles from different parts of what? We speak about the Egypt. Can you find the answer? Well, of course, we speak about different parts of the country. Okay, the south of the home of Napian music. What is an important part of this type of music? Is an important part. What is important part of this type of music? Clapping, traditional styles. Of course, clapping. Okay. Oh, let me, yes. Okay. Nubian music is now popular all over Egypt. Sometimes it is mixed. It is mixed with other modern of music. Other modern what? Other modern styles of music. Styles. Okay, next. Here, reading part. Egypt is a beautiful Arab country in the northeast of Africa. The first language in Egypt is Arabic. Egypt is famous for its fine weather, the pyramids, the Egyptian Museum, the Sphinx, Khan al-Khalili, and lots of other things. The River Nile, the longest river in the world, runs through it. Through it. Pay attention. Most of the Egyptians live in the Nile Valley because its soil is very rich, so farmers are able to grow many crops. Let's go for the questions. The people of Egypt speak Egyptian, Arabic, English, or French? Of course, Egyptian speaking Arabic. Most Egyptians live in the desert, seas, River Nile, or Nile Valley. Go back to the text. Pay attention. Find the answer from the text. So most of Egyptians live where? Go to the text. Live where? Huh? Of course, yes. Nile Valley. Yes, that is the answer. Okay, next question. The underlined word are able to means. Are able to means can, could, will, must. Are able to means yes, can, of course. The next question. What is Egypt famous for? Egypt famous for what? You can find it also in the text. Go back to the text. Egypt is famous for its fine weather, the pyramids, the Egyptian Museum, the Sphinx, Khan al-Khalili, and lots of other things. This is the exact answer. Next question. What does the underlined word it refer to? We need to know which one we're talking about it. What does it mean in the text? We refer to which one in the text? Which thing, which place, which what? Check here, this is it. In this question, you can read the words around the sentence. This is around this word. I can see this word at the end of the sentence, so I have to go back. What we have here? Go to the previous sentence. The River Nile, the longest river in the world, runs through it. She's speaking about River Nile, but I don't know now. Through it, what does it mean? Refers to what? Go back more sentence. Okay, here we have the full stop. Okay, Egypt is famous for its fine weather, the pyramids, the Egyptian Museum, the Sphinx, Khan al-Khalili, and lots of things. The River Nile, the longest river in the world, runs through it. Okay, look, it. So I'm speaking about Egypt. All these details refers to about Egypt, through it. The River Nile runs through Egypt. It means it. So we refers to Egypt. Okay, next question. Choose the correct answer. Here we're going for the grammar about possessive pronouns. This is my bag. It's my bag. So it's yours, mine, hers, his. My, it will be mine. This is my bag, it's mine. That is your bike. It's theirs, yours, his, her. Your, it will be yours. It's yours. Those are Russia's books. They are, speak about the books. They are for whom? They are Russia's books. So they are hers, his, yours, or mine. They are hers. The box is for Russia's, and Russia we can, if we need to replace Russia with pronoun, it will be she. اوكي، لو رشا هنستبدلها ب pronoun هتبقى she و her، وفي الpossessive pronouns هتبقى hers. Understand it? Okay, next one. These are Adam's shoes. Okay, we speak about Adam's shoes, the shoes for Adam. They are, الشوز دي, they are yours, ours, his, or mine. Adam is a boy, so the pronoun for Adam, he. His. So they are his. Next, take your present, Mona. It's, I'm talking to Mona. It's yours, ours, hers, or his. I'm speaking to another person in front of me. So it's yours. Your, it will be yours. This is my book. This is my book. It's my, his, mine, or his. No, it's mine. This is my book, it's mine. This is my cousin's house. It's cousin's house. Okay, so I'm speaking about the group of cousins and this house for them. So it's theirs, mine, hers, or his. It's theirs. This is our school. Our school. It's ours, theirs, hers, or mine. Ours. This is our school, it's ours. Next part of grammar, choose the correct answer for the past simple tense. Remember the past simple tense? In past simple tense, we use the second part of the verb. We learned present for conjugation of verbs. أخذنا في conjugation of verbs present, past, وخدنا كمان past participle. Okay, let's do this P, it will be short, more short. Okay, so here, let's go. People starting to live near the Nile about 9,000 years ago. Okay, do you remember the keywords? We have some keywords. If I see this in the text, I can understand the sense for past simple. What are keywords for past simple? Ago, yesterday, and last. We have also in the past. In the past. All of these, if I see, I can understand this is past simple. Ago, yesterday, past, and in the past. Last and in the past. Okay, so here I have the word ago. So I understand that I have to use past simple tense. People started to live near the Nile about 9,000 years ago. Number two, in the past. Past simple. There is, are, was, were two separate areas in Egypt. Pay attention. Is and are present. No need any one of them. Was and were, both of them are past. So which one I can use? I can look at here the next nouns. Singular, I will use was. Plural, I will use were. We have two separate areas. So two are plural. So I will use were. There were two separate areas in Egypt. Number three, did they, went, go, goes, gone to Luxor and Aswan last week? Okay, the question here start with did and it's including last week. So of course, past simple. Okay, in the past simple, if I have did, all the time I will use the verb with did infinitive. With did, the verb should be infinitive. Infinitive, it means the verb in the present part. The verb without S, without ES, without ED, without ING, without anything. Infinitive. Where is the infinitive verb here? Went, go, goes, or gone? Of course, go, the infinitive verb. These were important families who ruled, or ruling the country. Okay, these were, we speak about past. So I have to use the verb in the past, ruled. Number 5, he didn't. Okay, be attention, I have did and didn't. So with did and didn't, what I have to use? The verb in infinitive. Or we can say stem verb. Verb. This is. Okay, so where is the infinitive here? He didn't wrote, reading, writing, writes to his friend yesterday. Be attention, yesterday. So he didn't write. Scribes in ancient Egypt writes, wrote, writing in hieroglyphs. Okay, be attention. When we speak about ancient Egypt, we speak about any action, all actions happen in the past. As soon as you see ancient Egypt, be sure you are speaking about past, something happened in the past. So what happened for this part? Scribes in ancient Egypt, what they did? Okay, wrote in hieroglyphs. Number 7, Ali, don't, doesn't, didn't, doing, write his homework yesterday. Ali, okay, pay attention, the verb here in infinitive, and we speak about something negative. So, he didn't write his homework yesterday. Okay. Do, does, did, doing. You watch TV last night? Okay, question in the past simple. Look at this last. Tell me this question in past simple. In the past simple لما بيكون في الباست simple وعايز أعمل question yes no question هستخدم إيه في الأول؟ هستخدم do or does or did or doing. Do or does present simple no need. Okay, doing present continuous no need. Did the only ones that I can use in the past simple. What did you, does, doing, do, did, yesterday. Yesterday, it's past simple. What did you? Okay, after did, what I have to use, which kind of verb? Remember? We just talked about this here. So after did, I have to use the verb infinitive. Okay, what did you do yesterday? Mom, makes, making, made us chocolate cake yesterday. So she made something happen in the past. Next question. Okay, the next question is number 8. He's telling you, put the words in the correct order to make sentences. Okay, what is the first one? Lure. Okay, lure what? Lure, Egypt was in the north. Number 2, scribes. Scribes were very important people. 3, there are 27 governorates in Egypt today. Number 4, Egypt. Egypt is a great country. 5, do you live in Cairo? 6, what? What kind of music do you like? Okay, 7, Nubian. Music is popular all over Egypt. 8, where do you live? 9, dancers. Wear special customs. Okay, next there are high monuments next to the river. Okay, 11, why was Egypt powerful? Okay, 11, 12, upper Egypt was in the south. The south, yes, okay. 13, what is special about your community? 14, music was important in the ancient Egypt, in ancient Egypt. 15 was Upper Egypt. Badian music often includes signing. Okay, finish this question. Go to the next part of writing email. This is very important and very, very easy. How can we do that? We have to write the first part from. Let's read in the beginning what it is talking about. Write an email of 40 words. Be attention. You have to write 40 words, not less than this. To your friend Nahla. Wow, this is my name. Be attention. Tell her about your neighborhood and how you help your community. So you speak about yourself as a helpful people. Make help for others in your community. How you work hard to help other people and behave, okay, in a kind and fair way. Behave to make actions, to make situations with the others, but in a very kind way. How you are polite and helpful to at school. So you have to be helpful also at the school. You can speak about some situations or at least one situation happen at school when you were helpful for your friends or any other people at school. And at sports club, okay, and how good citizenship is a good part of being in a community. Okay, it means to be helpful for the others everywhere you live in your community. Your email address is mona@gmail.com. You know where you have to put this email address? From, because Mona who sent the email. So it should be here. You have to write here, mona@gmail.com. Okay, and your friend's email, the person you who send the email to, your friend's email address is nahla@hotmail.com. So it should be to. So Mona send the email to Nahla. So Nahla should be in two part. Nahla@hotmail.com. Okay, the subject. What do you want to write about? This topic, he telling you here the idea about this topic. So you can tell about helpful or how to be helpful in community. I help my community. I help my friends. I help my neighborhood. I help my colleagues at school. You can put any suggested subject here. Okay, here you can write about all these points in this email here. Okay, what you have to end, don't forget, after you finish everything you would like to write about all these ideas, to write conclusion for the email. Conclusion to end your email. Conclusion like bye, like best regards, comma, after this, best regards, could be as a conclusion. And don't forget also signature. What is the meaning of signature? To write the name of the person who sent the email. Which one sent the email? Mona. So the signature should be from Mona. Pay attention to write first letter capital. Mona, who sent the email. Okay, type. I will keep this for you to write as you would like to write to save the time of the video. Okay, and if you need more suggestion, you can go back to the model answer that provided from Step Ahead. Thanks a lot for Step Ahead for this. Okay, and it will be in the description box. Okay, and also it's available in my Facebook page, Learn English Easier with Nahla. And now I will move to Unit 4. Let's go to Unit 4. Read and complete the text with the words from the box. Okay, pedestrian, populated, congestion, what else? Inhabitants. Okay, I live in Greater Cairo. It is metropolitan area and densely populated. There are more than 20 million. 20 million what? So it's a very busy place. 2 million, and it's a very brilliant, it's a very busy place. So we speak about inhabitants, that is. Okay, it's a very busy place. There are a lot of there is a lot of cars. So there is also what? If you have to be very careful. So if you are, so there is also what? Congestion. Okay, what else? If you are, you have to be very careful. So if you are pedestrian, sorry, pedestrian. That is the answer. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Question 2. I live in a small village on the Nile. My dad's farm. He, tomatoes, potatoes, dates, and onions. Okay, so he doing what with all of these kind of crops? What do you think? Goats, geese, grows, village. He grows. Grows tomatoes, potatoes, dates, and onions. We have some animals too. There are 6 sheep, 2 buffaloes, and some donkeys. In my what? Which one of these? Village. That's correct answer. Village. You can see cats in the street, and if you are lucky, you might see some beautiful Egyptian what? On the river. Beautiful Egyptian. Who can be on the river? Goats or geese? Of course, geese, that is. Okay, next question. 3. Artisans weave, crafts, workshop. Last summer, I really wanted to learn about traditional Egyptian what? Traditional Egyptian crafts. Very well. Okay, so my grandma took me to a spinning and weaving. Spinning and weaving what? So that I could learn about this craft. Where you can learn about this craft? At the workshop, of course. So spinning and weaving workshop. Okay, next, the guide explain how the make the carpets while we watched them weave. Who make the carpet? Do you think? Of course, artisans. Very well. Next question. Apartment, Alexandria city population. I live in Alexandria. It's a beautiful what? On the Mediterranean. What is the beautiful? It's a beautiful what? Beautiful city. Okay. See, as you might know, it's the second largest city in Egypt with a what? The second largest city in Egypt with more than 5 million people. Okay, so we speak about too much number of people. So with a population. Okay, it has an important port and there is a lot of industry here too. I live with my family in where? In an apartment. Pay attention. And using with vowel letter. Apartment. Okay, next. The question about reading. Pay attention. This is reading. Question 5. Okay. I'm Dina. I live in Alexandria. I like my city because we have a lot of services. We have schools, hospitals, and lots of shops where you can buy anything you need. You can also use the bus to go wherever we want. One of my favorite places is Muntaza Place. Muntaza Place, this is there are beautiful gardens that I sometimes visit with my family. I love my city very much. Okay, the first question, choose the correct answer. You can buy anything you need at the. Where you can buy anything you need at. Go back to the text. She said here, okay, a lot of shops where you can buy anything you need. So we speak about shops. Next question. Dina lives in Cairo, Giza, Aswan, or Alexandria. Of course, Dina lives in Alexandria. That is. Number 3, the underlined word shops means malls, parks, stores, or factories. Shops means stores. Yes, this is the answer. Next question. Why does Dina like her city? Okay, why? We have the answer in the text also. Okay, look here. I like my city. So you can answer Dina like her. Oh, sorry, the answer here, I'm really sorry, not here. You can answer in this question. Dina like her city because what? Because she instead of we, you write she, have a lot of services. Okay, she has schools, hospitals, and a lot of shops where she can buy anything she needs. Okay, you can say she needs. Okay, that is the reason. She can also use the bus to go where. So I think this is enough to tell here. If you would like to add, you can add, she can also use the buses to go everywhere she wants. Okay, this is completed answer. Question number 5, give a suitable title to the text. All of this text talking about Alexandria. So you can write just the title Alexandria also only. All, for example, you can say Alexandria is perfect place. It's better to say is a perfect place. That is could be. You can write Alexandria also only could be enough. Next question. The River Nile is a very long river. It's about 6,600 kilometers long. It gives us water, drinking, washing, cooking, and growing plants. We get lots of fish from it. Lake Nasser is near Aswan. It's a big lake. It's about 10 kilometers wide. It stores water for it. Yes, stores, it means keep the water for us for later use. It also gives us a lot of fish. Okay, so here we have many benefits of the River Nile and Lake Nasser. Let's go to the questions. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, Lake Nasser give us what? Lake Nasser give us meat, vegetables, fish, or chicken. Lake Nasser give us a lot of fish, so this is the answer. The red word it refers to, what does it mean in the text? It's about 6,600 kilometers. As usual, if we have a red word, we have to know what this refers to. Go back before this word. Check what we are talking about. The River Nile is very long river. It's about, so we speak about this River Nile. So refers to the River Nile. Lake Nasser known, Aswan no, Cairo no. The River Nile is about kilometers long. How long the Nile River? Go back to the text. It's about 6,600 kilometers. So this is the correct answer. Be attention. We have another number, but with more 0. Be attention for the number 6,600 kilometers. Okay, next question. How wide is Lake Nasser? Okay, go to Lake Nasser. We need to check how wide. In the text, you can find the answer. Okay, it's about 10 kilometers wide. It's about 10 kilometers wide. Here we speak about Lake Nasser is near Aswan. It's big lake and it's about 10 kilometers. So the answer, 10 kilometers. What does the River Nile give us? Okay, what we can have from River Nile? Check, River Nile give us. Okay, it give us what? هنقول the River Nile give us. The River Nile gives us what? We will write all of this answer. Gives us water, drinking, washing, cooking, and growing plants. We get lots of fish from it. So not only all of this, but also and lots of fish. This is the answer. But you have to write it, but I have no time to speak and the space. So you can write it in your exam. The next question or next reading question. I live in Alexandria. It's a beautiful city on the Mediterranean Sea. As you might know, it's the second largest city in Egypt with a population of more than 5 million people. It has an important port and there is a lot of industry here too. More than, the questions, choose the correct answer. More than 5,000 or 5 million people live in Alexandria. Here the answer, 5 million. How we can write 5 million? Like this. Number 2, Alexandria has an important port, oasis, pond, or park. Has important port. Here the answer. Alexandria is a or an ugly, noisy, beautiful, dirty city. Yeah, Alexandria is a beautiful city. Okay, question, answer the following questions. Where is Alexandria? Where is Alexandria? Go back to the text. Here is speaking about the Alexandria. Okay, where is the answer? It's a beautiful city on Mediterranean Sea. This is the answer. So you can write here Alexandria. It would be good. Alexandria is on. Okay, and complete the answer here. Type. Next question. How big is Alexandria? We need to check how big is it. We speak about the size. Here we can see the answer. Alexandria can write is the second largest city in Egypt. The second largest city in Egypt. This is the answer you can complete here. Number 8. Okay, choose the correct answer. Speak about conjunctions. Remember these rules. We will remember together. Yalla, Tamer couldn't eat. He was hungry. Okay, we have 2 sentences. Those sentences are not the same, or we can say against to each other. He couldn't eat, but at the same time, he was hungry. So we can use here as soon as, although, every time, or after. Of course, we use although. Tamer couldn't eat, although he was hungry. Number 2, Layla is studying English so that while, although, after, she can be a journalist. Okay. So here the 2 sentences, Layla is studying English and she can be a journalist, matching to each other. So we can use so that she can be a journalist. Number 3, we had to chop the vegetables, even though while before, after, we cooked them. Okay, so which one is happening first? We had to chop vegetables or we cooked them? So we chopped the vegetables before we cooked them. Number 4, I saved some money, even though while, so that as soon as I can buy new bike. Okay, we have a reason, or we have we can say result for an action. I save the money for one reason. I need to do something, so I can use so that I can buy new bike. Number 5, you must visit the Karnak temple while, before, although, after you leave Luxor. Of course, before you leave Luxor. Okay, number 6. Every time, even though, although, so that Dad goes to Cairo. He buys us a present. So these two actions refers to something happen repeatedly. So in this case, we can use every time Dad goes to Cairo, he buys us a present. 7, we sometimes go to Hurghada. So that after, before, while, we have our mid-year vacation. Yes, mid-year vacation. So we speak about after. We sometimes go to Hurghada after we have our mid-year vacation. So we get mid-year vacation and then we go to the Hurghada. Number 8, we ate sandwiches, even though, while, so that we watched the football match. So which one? Of course, while we watched the football match. Number 9, I think the bright colors are the most beautiful ones. Okay. Even though, so, because, after. Some people prefer dark colors. So, okay, what is the correct answer, do you think? Even though. Even though some people prefer dark colors. 10, I'll take you to the park. As soon as, so, before, so, I have finished this. As soon as I have finished it. Okay, this is number 10. Okay, 11, although, before, after, while. We took our vacation. We traveled to Hurghada. Okay, so here we can use after we took our vacation, we traveled to Hurghada. 12, I go to bed, although, as soon as, so that, even though, I finished my homework. Okay, so I go to bed as soon as I finish my homework. Number 13, before, after, so that, although. I went to the club. I met my friends there. So, after I went to the club, I met my friends there. So the action one happened first and the second one happened after. 14, I study hard, although, because, so that, after, I can get high marks. I study hard so that I can get high marks. Number 15, my brother was very tired. After, before, so, although, he worked hard. Okay, so he get tired. What the answer could be after he worked hard. So this is the result. Okay, question 9. Here you have to put the words in the correct order to make sentences. Number 1, people can walk to work or school. 2, where do you live? 3, it's a very traditional place. 4, I live in a small village on the Nile. Number 5, my family live in a traditional home. Number 6, I want to learn about traditional Egyptian crafts. 7, there are green spaces for people to enjoy. Number 8, these artisans use natural vegetable dyes. 9, they collect the wool from sheep. 10, the artisans make the carpets by hand. 11, Alexandria is the second largest city in Egypt. 12, Alexandria has an important port. Number 13, okay, I hope you visit Alexandria one day. 14, I live with my family in an apartment. 15, Cairo is a metropolitan area. 16, do you have any brothers or sisters? 17, some people prefer dark colors. 18, Alexandria is a beautiful city on the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, let's go now to Khayamiya question, the reader part, the Khayamiya summer. I like this story actually, it's very interesting. Let's answer the questions for this together. Read and write, true or false? Number 1, Zainab went to Grandpa by car. No, she went by train. 2, Grandpa's eyes are not very good now. Yes, that's true. Grandpa was one of the tent makers. Yes, that's true. 4, Grandpa can't see to sew. Yes, that's true. Zainab and her grandpa visited the shop. Yes, that's true. Grandpa also likes sewing animals. No, he likes sewing birds. Zainab wishes she could sew and help Grandpa. Yes, that's true. Zainab wants to learn to sew. Yes, that's true. Grandpa doesn't want to teach Zainab to sew. No, that's not correct. It's false. Grandpa measured and cut all the pieces by hand. True. Okay, choose the correct answer. Zainab was excited, bored, amazed, or happy. Zainab was bored. Zainab got off the car, bus, train, or ferry. Train. Number 2, the answer is train. Okay. 3, Grandpa's ears, eyes, hands, legs are not very good now. Grandpa's eyes are not very good now. Grandpa can't see to spin, dye, weave, or sew. Okay, Grandpa was one of the carpet, tent, curtain, clothes makers. He was one of the tent makers. 6, Zainab and her grandfather visited the shop for cave or pork. Of course, they visited the shop. 7, the big picture with all the flowers took Grandpa nearly 4 days, weeks, months, or years. Of course, months. 4 months. 8, the picture with all the flowers is made of thousands of small dots, stitches, string, or yarn. Stitches. Grandpa also likes sewing insects, animals, fish, or birds. Like sewing birds. 10. What is it? Zainab wants to teach, learn, skip, watch, how to sing, of course, learn. Okay, now we are going to the test. This is general test for everything we remember now. Let's try to answer this together. Okay. Number 1, read and complete the text with the words from the boxes. Place, habitat, salt, or fresh. Animals and plants live in lots of different places. These are called, what? Called habitats. Okay, deserts are usually hot and sandy. There isn't a lot of rain. In forests, there are lots of trees and other plants. Different kinds of animals and birds live in forests. Rivers have water. Which kind of water the rivers have? Of course, fresh water. Fresh water. Oceans have water. Which kind in oceans? Salt. Okay, some fish live in fresh water and other fish lives in salt water. Okay, next question. Read the following text and answer the questions below. Last week, Hind and May visited the zoo. They went by car. There, they saw many different animals. The elephant was the biggest one. The giraffe was the tallest. They played with the animals and gave them food to eat. Hind and May ate lunch in the zoo and came back home at 6 o'clock in the evening. They were very happy. Okay, the questions choose the correct answer. The giraffe is the biggest, shortest, tallest, or longest. Again, the giraffe is biggest, shortest, tallest, longest animal. The giraffe is the tallest. The underlined word there refers to what? There here. Check what they are talking about before. Last weekend and May visited the zoo. They went by car. There, here with no under, we can understand the location. So we speak about zoo. Refers to school, home, zoo, park, zoo. Next question 3. Hind and May came back home in the, where they came back? In the evening, morning, afternoon, night. The answer inside the text. Look here. Okay, come back home at 6 o'clock in the evening. So they came in the evening. This is the answer. B, answer the following questions. Number 4, how did Hind and May go to the zoo? How they go to they went to the zoo. Here you can the answer. They went by car. But when you answer, you say they went, or you can say Hind and May went to the zoo by car. Question 5. When did they visit the zoo? When? Okay, here the answer. They went to the zoo. They visited the zoo last week. Last week, the answer. Okay, question 3. Put the words in the correct order to make sentences. Okay, this question 3. Number 1, bats. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. Number 2, what kind of box do you like? Okay, finish the first test. Go to the test B. Okay, first question, show the correct answer. This is my pen. It's his, her, hers, mine, or ours. Remember, my pen will be it's mine. Okay, mom always talks to me. Loud, quietly, or slow. course, quietly. Okay, my brother is younger than the youngest. Young, my sister. Okay, my brother is, we compare here between two nouns, my brother and my sister. If we compare between two nouns, you have to use the adjective er than. Okay, look here, younger than. The adjective er than. Correct. Number 4, did they went, going to Luxor and Aswan last week? This is past simple. If we have did, we have to use infinitive. So, did they go to Luxor and Aswan last week? Okay, the next question. Put the words in the correct order to make sentences. Where do you live? 2. Dancers wear special customs. Let's go to the next question. Write a paragraph of 40 words. What is this paragraph about? A trip to the castle. Okay, what you can see? Look at the picture. You can see here the castle. Can you look at this? Which ideas you can find here? Okay, we can find it's very high, as a special design. We have many information, we can write it. And also you have ideas to help. Last week, visited, castle, friends, by bus, all building, worlds, and tourists. Okay, let's check, for example, last week, we visited the castle. This is example for sentence. I went to the castle with my friends, so you can use this word. Okay, we went there or we visited this place and we went there, you can say by bus. Okay, we saw a very old building with a very high walls. There were a very big number of tourists who would like to see this special place. Many ideas you can add to write the paragraph. Be attention for this point. First letter should be capital. First letter should be capital. So if you, for example, if you start with this word, so you have to write last week, L capital, and continue. At the end of the sentence, you have to put full stop and start the next sentence here. When you start the next sentence, first letter should be capital also. First letter in each sentence should be capital, and at the end, full stop. Okay, remember to complete 40 words, not less than this. Okay, go to the next one. If you wanted to have any helping for this or suggestion for sense, you can going to the model verbs. The model answer from Step Ahead can help you, but I wanted to save the time of the video in order not to be very long. The last test here, test C. Scuba, here we will answer, complete the text with the words from the box. Scuba, popular, sports, governed rate. Okay, I'm Faris. I live in the Red Sea. It has a beach which is over 1,000 kilometers along the Red Sea. So we speak about what? I live in the Red Sea. Which word here? Governed rate. The Red Sea, governed rate. Okay. It has a beach which is over 1,000 kilometers along the Red Sea. It is a very place to visit for scuba diving and water. It is very popular. Popular place to visit for scuba diving and water. And water what? Water sports. People who play water sports. Okay, question 2. Jana is studying English. While, after, before, so that she can be a journalist. I think these two sentences matching with each other. So I can use so that. This sentence is the result of this action. So Jana studying English. This is the good action that Jana doing. So what is the result for this? she can be a journalist. So I can use so that. Number 2, Mina joined. Join is joining. Joins Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt a long time ago. Ago. What is this tense? Past simple. So in past simple, we using the verb in the past. Joined. Okay, number 3. We have a nice garden. It's, theirs, his, yours, or ours. Remember, we have a nice garden. We. So it's, ours. We have a nice garden. So it's ours. Okay. Number 4. What is the bigger, biggest, the biggest ocean in the world? We have that already. Here, I'm comparing between ocean and all other in the world. So I compare between one and group. One noun and group. If we have this, how we can use the adjective? I use the adjective and est. So we can say the biggest ocean in the world. Number 5, we smiled. Sad, happy, sadly, happily. When we won the cup, we smiled. Something make us happy. But how we can do that? We need to describe the verb. How can I describe the verb? Happily. We smiled happily. Okay, next question. Put the words in the correct order, okay, to make sentences. Number 1, do. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Number 2, Cairo. Cairo is a very busy place. Okay, with this question, we can say we finished all the revision for Connect Plus4 for November test. In this part, I would like to thank Step Ahead so much for this very nice revision. Very, very good revision. Really, really. Thanks a lot for your hard work. And I would like to thank all of you who watch this video. And inshallah, you will have the benefit from this video. Thank you so much, dears. Don't forget to make like for the video, share, subscribe, and if you need any help, just send me on your comment. Well, and now I can see you. Goodbye.